Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back to some EVE Online. And I must say it's been a pretty quiet week. The entire week I feel has gone by without any real news, despite the fact that Cryos should be inching closer by the day. I feel we don't really get a lot of updates at the moment. I think CCP is prepping for the Alliance tournament. We did get a dev block on that and the team's there. But it's been just pretty quiet in EVE Online, so I thought I'd ask you guys a question in this video. I'm actually pretty curious about this for myself, but also I think people that have never played EVE Online or that are new to the game, I can find this very interesting. And the question is, how do you play EVE Online? What's your main activity and where do you live? I think it can definitely help people. Maybe that if they haven't found their favorite activity just yet, you know that there are different types of gameplay that they can consider, and so it could just be good information overall. Me personally, as most of you know, I live in HiSec. I'm a Care Bear, guilty as charged, and what you're seeing me do here is my main activity, HiSec exploration in an Ishtar. So I'm hunting for data sites and combat sites that can potentially provide me with some nice loot and some nice ISK. So I'm also a hoarder. I like to hoard ships. I have dozens of them in different stations. And next to my main activity, so exploring in the Ishtar, I do a little bit of mining. You know, if I don't find any good sites on an evening, I will go to the mining ship so that I can also check out the forums, browse Reddit, watch a couple of videos and stuff like that. After that, if there are a few guys from the corporation online, we do some missions together. Some of my guys really enjoy that quite a lot. And then if everyone is online, we go for like some small low-sec rooms, and I find a Serpentify outpost right here. So maybe I'll be able to demonstrate right away why I actually enjoy this activity so much. The main advantage I feel for my playstyle is that I can dedicate as little time as I want to and whenever I want to. So I'm completely independent from anyone else in this main activity of exploration, and it's actually a profession that helps you go forward in EVE Online, because you can definitely make a good amount of ISK with this activity. But I'm fully aware that this is actually a very limited gameplay compared to what's available in EVE Online. And one of the things that I always keep in mind when I play EVE Online is that although you cannot do everything at the same time, you can do anything you want. So there are plenty of other options, and I'm really curious to know what you guys actually do mostly in EVE Online. You know, I can imagine some of you guys are actually traders, maybe some of you guys run incursions, maybe some other ones actually live in nullsec. They do the big alliance, big fleet things. Maybe some of you guys are pirates, bounty hunters, whatever. There are just an endless amount of possibilities in EVE Online, and that's of course why it's so awesome. And me, you know, I am considering at some point, I know I will go to nullsec in a large alliance, do the fleet thing. It's just, if you ask me, well, when are you going to take that step then, delonewolf? I can't give you an answer. The reason for that is I feel I need to be able to guarantee a decent amount of time to the alliance, let's say 2-3 months, where I know I'll be online every day, where I'll know I'll be able to spend 3 or 4 hours just in EVE Online enjoying the game in this way of playing. And at the moment I just don't feel that I actually have the time or the energy to play EVE Online that way. And so I do stick to HiSec. I do stick to an activity that you can actually do in bursts of 15 minutes, up to 2 hours if you want to, you know, just find some more systems to explore in, and then you can just yeah, spend more time, but you can also spend very little time. And if you're not successful, have some backup options like mining and stuff like that. But EVE Online, you know, it's full of potential, it's full of possibilities, and it's really up to you to find what you enjoy the most and to try to find your way in the game. yeah, if some of you guys, you know, living in wormhole space, I've tried that within our corporation for a little bit. Didn't really work out, you know. You have to be able to be online every day. You're quite dependent from other players on when you can actually be active. You know, if you see 2-3 scouts and you see 2 incoming wormholes from stuff like C3s, if you're in a 5-man corporation, this is going to limit your gameplay. It's really something you don't experience in HiSec. You can play the game your way at your pace whenever you want. It's one of the aspects that I do really like about HiSec. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that in a larger corporation, in stuff like a C5 or a C6 where they're really established, you can actually also have more of a PvE experience in a different setting, and that you could still pretty much come online, do a little bit of the stuff that you want, and go offline after that as well, even if it's just 15 or 30 minutes. Although again, if you're in a larger corporation or an alliance, I do feel that you're going to cut yourself short and disappoint the alliance a little bit if all you do is come online for yourself and not for the corporation or the alliance. So that is something that in my current gameplay I can be as solo minded as I want. If I would join something like a Wormhole Alliance or a Nullstick Alliance, I do feel that my priority is going to have to shift from me, how much ISK I can make, being able to go on and off whenever I want. I do feel that the priority is going to have to be the alliance, the corporation I'm in, and that I'll have to be able to say that, well, I'll be able to dedicate some time to those guys, at least in the upcoming months, pretty much every single day, in order to make it worth it both for me and for them. So it's a different way of playing EVE Online. Like, there are many different ways of playing EVE Online, and it's something that I want to do at some point. It's just at the moment I can't really say that I'm going to have the energy and the time to do that. But other than that, yeah, I'm definitely still enjoying the game. It's also in a constant evolution with everything that CCP is doing. I love to read about how other people play the game and see how other people play the game. So you've got awesome fights going on in wormhole space. You know, if you can have like a 15-minute video from a pretty big fight going on in wormhole space with capital ships over there, some of the huge fights in Nullsec, all the politics that happen there, scams, trades, all the different ways that people are successful in EVE Online. I definitely love reading about that, watching about it, listening to stuff happening there. And then we've got the Alliance tournament that's coming as well. It's another facet. I can't see myself actually playing in the Alliance tournament, although maybe if I like try to specialize in that direction, it could be something I could do at some point. I do feel it's actually a serious time commitment as well, and yeah, it's just another one of those aspects about EVE Online that is very enjoyable to watch. It's just a little bit hard to get into, but it's another option that someone can consider, and I do love that. In the meantime, we are hunting for that Operation Protector and that good loot, so let's see what the result is going to be, because he's in structure, doing pretty good hits still. As you can see, this yeah, this Ishtar, I do need to remember to repair my guards from time to time, but I feel this is by far my favorite ship at the moment in EVE Online. I fly it most of the time, and I definitely enjoy the exploration in the Ishtar quite a bit. So let's get the salvage drones out here as well. Just wait a little bit so that I don't cause the tractor unit to have to lose the lock. But yeah, pretty smooth here again, and it's all going quite nicely. And this is why I really love the HiSec exploration at the moment. You know, I feel pretty safe. I can do this on my own time, whenever I want. I mean, at very little risk of other people coming to wreck my day or my gameplay. And there is a chance, you know, this could potentially be some awesome loot. So yeah, there it goes. In the meantime, they can salvage, and well, it's only 2 million, but at least I gave it a shot. And I do get something like 20 million, 25 million even out of the salvage. So yeah, there you go. It's already paying off. And let's go back to the planet. what you may not know, but I think maybe if you saw the start of the video you might already have guessed this. This is the very first signature that I scanned right here in Iona after undocking from my main station. So I do enjoy this aspect of EVE Online, and put in the comments how you are playing EVE Online mostly. I'm very curious to see how you guys actually spend your time in EVE Online, and it might just give me some ideas and it might give other people some ideas as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.